Welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. I am your host, Dan, and of course, next to me is Nikki. Nick, what's up, Nikki? Unfortunately, we're not on Twitter tonight because we are not verified on Twitter, so that's their loss. So we are only on our YouTube on That Sports Network.
Wait. We can't. You have to be verified to stream on Twitter?
Yep.
Since when?
Since last week, apparently, and tonight. So.
Seriously?
I just got two two exclamation points on both of our Twitter accounts. So, thanks for nothing, Elon. Anyway,
Elon's just like ruined this like platform. It's so bad now. There's like porn everywhere.
Oh yeah. That was supposed to be one of the main things that they were going to get rid of, right?
I don't know. I'll just be looking at somebody's post and like. It'll be something like a funny clip or something, and you like scroll down and all you see is like TNA. It's like,
yeah, definitely. So we have a fun jam-packed show tonight. I wish I knew that about X. Note to self next week, do not promote on X, and we'll do IG and everything else like that. So Nikki, did you have a good weekend before we actually talk about New York Giants football for once?
We talk about New York Giants football every week.
But we actually see players practicing and stuff, so it's actually real football to talk about. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was at the beach most of the weekend. I worked and got a little beach time in, and yeah.
That's good. I'm happy to hear that. Everybody loves when you go to the beach, so everybody's happy about that.
Yeah, everybody seems to love when I go to the beach. That's for sure.
So, all right. So the Giants, we've missed 5 days of practice. Today was, if you're listening on another day other than Monday was the first full day of padded practice. It seemed to be more of a controlled day of like running plays and everything else. Like they didn't really open it up like they've done the other practices so far. So that seemed to be okay. So far, knocking on wood, there's been very limited amount of injuries, so that's been really good to see. Right now, just really JMS, really of the people to be like alarmed concern, if you don't count Evan Neal, which you don't, so that's fine. Big time so far. We were praying that Illuminar was going to be moving to right tackle. The first day of practice happened. And he is at the right tackle. The first practice, he did get hurt. Thankfully, it wasn't bad. It was some sore ribs, and then he practiced the next day. See, that's going to be the real test, Nikki, on the Giants' luck in coming weeks and seasons. Is the Illuminar hasn't missed a game, basically his whole career. And then the first practice, he gets hurt. So the Giants' luck was ready to put him through the test.
That's what happens when people come here. They just get hurt right away.
So that's that.
Why is that?
I do not know. It's just really, really funny to see. And it's like, oh, here we go. But thankfully he's okay and he's been practicing. So Darius, what's up, buddy? Did I go to another birthday party? No, I did not go to a birthday party. I went to the kiddie sprinkler / bay area by me with my kids and my wife, and my older son had a play date. That was pretty fun. It was cool to see like little sprinklers, so it was cool. And then I went to go see DeadPool, so I had a lot of fun this weekend. And then yesterday I just chilled. So yes, if you haven't seen DeadPool yet and you're into comic book movies, definitely go see it. Yeah, that was my weekend. But back to the G-Men. It's basically been the camp of Malik Neighbors. It's like it's like whatever Malik does, there's the camera all over him. For the most part, they've been throwing the ball down the field, which we all hoped and prayed for. It's the matter of Daniel Jones getting it to the wide receivers has been the big question mark. but a few plays here and there each practice. Either Malik or Hyatt has been making circus catches and everything else like that. So hopefully when the games start, we keep that going. So
did you see the you know how we have checking into the Hyatt? Did you see what Neighbors is? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I saw Art tweet that out yesterday or today, one of these days. But yeah, that's clever. I like it. You should have jumped on that.
Yeah, well, too busy doing my real job.
I know. But other than that, it's been a fun camp. Like I mentioned before, everybody seems to be healthy, other than the few nixes and bruises that you will get out of camp. Next week is going to be a huge test. The Lions come to town. We are fighting up in a fight class, if you like boxing. Obviously, they are the defending champs of their division, and they made it to the NFC Championship game. So last year was a big like yardage marker of seeing how different these two teams are playing, and we got embarrassed in practices in Detroit from all the beat writers that were there. So this year is going to be interesting. I'm not expecting us to hang with them, obviously, just yet, but I would like to see the players that are expected to be studs for us to hold their own and have a good couple of days of practice, and then probably not see them in the preseason game next Thursday. So, by the way, if anybody wants my preseason tickets for next Thursday, let me know, and I will give them to you for free. So hit me up for that. But
what are you doing?
I mean, what am I doing?
Okay, like first of all, that could have been a giveaway.
Well, I'm giving them away.
Yeah, but like we could have made it like an actual giveaway campaign, not just like if you happen to hear us tonight, like we'll give you Danny's tickets.
I will still do a giveaway. Don't worry.
Like you should. Oh my God, I've taught you nothing.
You've taught me
year and a half of marketing. I've taught you nothing.
Don't worry.
You got to make people work for it. It can't just be email me and I'll give you tickets. It's got to be like best caption on something, or got to be something fun. Usually, caption contest is fun.
We will still do that. Don't worry. We will send that out before people watch the show. So that will be fun. So I'll figure something out nice and fun. Let's make fun of Nikki. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't
make fun of me. What? I can make fun of every.
That's my point. I wasn't gonna. Don't make fun of Nikki. Disclaimer: do not make fun of Nikki. I was making a joke.
They're not gonna listen to you. They're still gonna make fun of me.
Anyway, next week, not real games, but we have preseason, so that will be interesting to see how much playing time the certain starters get. Probably a drive or two. Nothing to get excited over, but it's going to be interesting to see on which players make a case for themselves to actually make the 53 or even practice squad. I saw my boy had an interesting article today.
Ding. Who's your boy?
Cutlets, basically doing a offer they can't refuse to the GMAT.
What is that?
Unlike last year, you're going to have to make me be on the team, because if I get cut, there's no promises I will be ready to go on the practice squad. Threatening stuff, not really, but if he leaves, he leaves. Yeah, okay. Exactly.
I mean, like...
It was a slow news day at Pro Football.
I guess so. All right, then. Wow. Tommy Cutlets might leave. Let me just be clear here. You would be the only one upset about this. Like,
I wouldn't be upset. It would be
like upset. You are a Homer fanboy. You are upset.
I wouldn't be upset.
You would be upset.
He's not making the team anyway.
Yeah, you're upset you didn't get his autograph and stand in line for 5 hours. You have his jersey because you are the ultimate Homer. And if you think I don't get DMs about people saying, why do you do a show with a Giants Homer? You're out of your mind. You've elicited a lot of hate for some reason in the past few days.
Because you inject the hate.
I don't inject the hate.
Danny does this, Danny does that.
I don't inject the hate at all.
My co-host is amazing. He's the best, like I do for you.
I don't inject any hate. In fact, if you saw my story, I think it was last night or the night before, I actually called upon everyone to give me the hate so that you'd go back to actually taking pictures of your food.
No, this week was boring, so
It doesn't matter. And you lost. So I put the poll up that said, is FoodFight better when Danny takes a picture of his food? And everybody voted yes. So you lost the poll. So you need to go back to taking pictures of your food. And if you're not going to do it, then maybe we'll bring in a third person who can come on at the end of the show and actually put up a picture of their food.
Okay, let's do it.
Why can't you just go back to taking pictures of your food?
I don't know. Because I don't.
No, literally, I want to figure this out because it's one of the segments that people wait for. It's our most engaged content. And I know you so badly want our most engaged content to be Giants related, but it's not. So
yeah, well, we got to figure that out with the season coming.
Well, I have to tell you, it's FoodFight. I need you to take pictures of it. So anytime you'd like to hop back on the train, that would be great.
Yeah, no, not happening. We'll see.
You don't want to hop back on the train?
Not really. Not particularly.
Why?
What if the Giants start winning?
Why? Tell the people why. It's the best segment of the show. Tell everybody why right now.
Because we got to talk about the Giants just a little bit more.
We do talk about the Giants, but you got to give the audience what they want. Here's the thing, guys. If you want hard-hitting X's and O's, there's a million Giants shows out there that you could go watch. There's also a million quote-unquote Giants content creators that you could go listen to they go to training camp once and they have an opinion and they think that they're like a podcaster and some content creator. So they can go listen to that. We do talk about the Giants, but one of the reasons people like our show so much is because we are real. And don't forget, we are a sports show about nothing. So I need you to get on board with that.
Yeah, we'll see. I got to talk to my agents.
Oh, you got to talk to your agents. Who's your agent?
I got
Tommy Cutlet's agent that was dressed like a gangster.
Sean, hit me up, Sean, if you need.
Sean. Yes. Actually, we know someone who knows him, so I'm sure she can help you out. In fact, I know that show needs a co-host. Maybe you could go back over there.
No, I'm good.
Well,
anyway,
I can't have you here if you can't play along.
Well, not necessarily.
All you have to do is take a picture. Let me tell you something. Do you think it's easy to take a picture of yourself in a bikini and put it out there for the
No one tells you to do that.
No, they don't tell me to do that. But if I can do that, you could take a picture of, I'm sure, your breaded chicken cutlets.
I didn't have breaded chicken cutlets, so it's all
well,
good.
We're going to find out what you had, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of the reason why the steak picture was the last one you did.
No, I know. I'm pretty sure.
No, you did one when you went out. You went to a food.
No. I did grilled chicken, but you were already in Arizona, so you didn't reply to it.
Well, you have to pull it up, the picture up on the show. I did come back. I am here. It's not like I moved there.
Darius, you both take that best picks. Thanks, Darius.
Your beach pic was cute with your kids. You did look a little jacked. I didn't know you've been working out.
I know it's heavy picking up 60-pound 4-year-old and a 30-pound one-year-old. So
wait, have you been working out, or is it just picking up your kids?
It's basically dad strength at the moment. So
okay, because a couple weeks ago you were like, I gotta watch what I eat. I'm gonna get healthy. I'm gonna work out.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I haven't.
You got off that train too. What's going on over there? Tell the people what's going on. What is the problem?
No, there's no problem at all. I'm just excited for New York Football Giants football. I'm like someone here.
Well, I don't give a fuck till September.
Anyway, it's about battles and everything else. I'm excited. Neighbors has been awesome. The running backs we haven't really seen much, but Turbo on the third team has been fun to see. Couple highlight plays by people on Twitter. So good shout out to those people that are making camp unlike me. So I appreciate it.
Well, you could go to camp.
I could, but I don't want to. Just like
you. So why do you have to be salty about it?
Oh, I'm not salty about it. I'm not salty about anything. I'm saying thank you to
everyone. You seem like you are. You got on the show and we're like salty from the start. In fact, you've been salty like all day, actually.
Well, Nikki cares about the Liberty right now, and also Team USA.
Yes, exactly. We have the Olympics. We have some of our Liberty girls playing, and you're like, neighbors had a great day.
Yeah, who cares? They're going for the 8-peat though, so that's pretty impressive.
Like, okay, so Malik Neighbors is.
Let me know when the medal game's around, and then I'll maybe
Malik Neighbors so far is having a great camp. Correct.
So is Hyatt.
and so is Hyatt, and everybody's looking great and wonderful.
Except for Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones
I was just going to say that to you. Except for the most, probably the second most, because I believe, like, yes, the offensive line and quarterback, like, need to go hand in hand, right? Daniel Jones has not looked great in camp, correct?
He's underthrowing Neighbors a lot.
Yes. Okay. So you're making my point. I am glad that the wide receiving core is looking great, but Daniel Jones is not. So, like, I love how you're all excited, but what happens when we get to the regular season and we just get more of the same?
We're going to have to just live with it. It's a new season, new hope, and we'll see. We'll take it one game at a time, like the coaches say, and we'll take it from there. But
How can you be excited? How can you be excited?
I do want to say
what Daniel Jones is doing in camp. How are you still excited?
Because I still see the other parts of the team looking better, hopefully.
Other parts of the team don't matter if they can't get the fucking ball.
Well, that's when we're going to have to figure out other ways to get the wide receivers the ball. And I do want to say one thing before I forget, because we both have bad ADD. The daily practice between Burns and Andrew Thomas has been awesome to watch whenever we get a clip.
We have ADD. I don't have ADD.
I definitely have ADD. But thanks for throwing me under the bus.
You said we both have ADD.
I would.
So you outed yourself. It's not even an out. Lots of people have ADD.
Anyway, I'm excited about Burns and Andrew Thomas battling each other.
I'm excited about that. They said they're like pushing each other, right?
And Burns actually made Andrew Thomas look silly, which we have never really seen other than the one time he was sick against Parsons 2 years ago in Thanksgiving. So that's really cool to see. So, like, it was, I forgot what show, but Andrew Thomas had an interview, and he's had five or six offensive line coaches since he's been in the league. That's insane. So every year he's been on the team, he's had a new offensive line coach. Yeah. Just put that to perspective. That's kind of crazy.
Well, let's get back to Daniel Jones, okay?
Yes, let's.
What
the weekly Daniel Jones sucks recap. Yep, you're right.
It's not even. We don't even need to recap it. Listen. If he was having these great camps, I'd probably be a little more excited, but he's not yet. So I want to ask you, what do you need to see from him next week? Go week by week to feel like, all right, we're making some progress here. Like, what do you need to see out of him?
I think with him, I think I would like to see a little bit more, just having him trusting his legs in terms of pushing the ball down the field. Because as you can tell, he's slowly, gradually getting that going, trusting his knee and everything else. Because it's 8 months since his knee surgery. So that, I know it's easy to pick on Daniel Jones and he sucks. It's year 6. He needs to show up. Yes, I agree with all that. But the fact that he is coming back from a knee injury and he's already playing like he doesn't have it is pretty impressive to me, personally. Granted, he's not getting hit. He's not getting tackled. I do like how the Giants are doing 11-on-11 for having some sort of pressure in his face instead of the 7-on-7 flag football style of him figuring out what matchups are better and finding ways to get basically neighbors the ball. That seems to be the game plan that we have so far. But I think with week 1, yes, for everything that Daniel has looked quote unquote rough in, I think hopefully within the next month he can get those kinks out and then be the mid quarterback that we all know. I wouldn't say all know and love because half the fan base despises him, but yes.
What's to love?
He shows up to work every day and he's very quiet and I don't know.
Cool. That's fine if you're producing results, but
no, I agree. I'm just
okay. What if we're 2 more weeks in and he's looking like in 2 weeks he's looking like he's looked this week? Then what? Are alarm bells going off?
The slight bells are going off.
You are such a fucking homer. I cannot with this. I literally cannot do this. You are a homer.
Listen,
Just
all right,
yell
all
it
right.
out to the audience.
How is Drew Lock looked? He hasn't looked any better. So
No,
like,
I didn't say he did,
my
but
point.
I'm literally telling you, if Daniel Jones in 3-4 more weeks looks the way he does now, you're like, there would be slight panic. No, you're such a fucking homer. Like, this
No,
kid doesn't have
Drew Lock
it.
hasn't done
You
anything
are an
either.
eternal optimist, and you're going to get your heart broken,
I'm
and
not.
probably by week 2 or 3.
I'm not. But if Drew Lock is like balling out, then and Daniel Jones is sucking, then yes, bring on Drew Lock.
Stop playing it down the middle.
It's
This is
not.
ridiculous.
It's like
You're
we
playing
don't
it down
know
the
what
middle with Daniel
we don't know what
Jones.
Drew Lock's looking like.
Every fucking week, you don't take a picture of your food take because
All right,
God
then
forbid
find a
somebody
new
tells you
co-host.
you
I don't know what to tell
you didn't
you.
season your meats properly.
Find a new co-host.
Okay,
Then I'm
then
gonna
like
talk Giants.
why do you have to
whatever.
play it down the middle? Like, why can't you say if Daniel Jones looks the same in 3 weeks as he looks right now, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Because I know he's coming back from a bad knee injury, pretty much.
What was the
and we don't know what
excuses the
Drew
past
Lock looks
5
like.
fucking years? What were the excuses then?
Well, that was different excuses. He sucked.
So you're just gonna find an excuse
No.
to fit your narrative. Yeah, you are.
Okay. Has Drew Lock looked good at camp so far? Do you even know?
No, he hasn't. Nobody's
Okay.
None of the quarterbacks
All right, then
look
Tommy
good.
DeVito
I'm not
too,
a Drew
right?
Lock fan. What
But
are
I'm
you
a
saying
homer.
to me?
But I'm a homer, though. Don't worry.
You are a homer because you're giving Daniel Jones every pass in the book.
I'm not.
Every fucking week. Yes,
He's
you
unfortunately
are.
our
Do you
best
watch
quarterback.
this show back? Do you hear yourself?
He's our best quarterback right now.
I understand that, but I am saying to you, Daniel Jones is not the answer. Drew Lock is not the answer. Your boy Tommy Cutlets is not the answer. And we've seen all we've needed to see out of Daniel Jones. If he doesn't ball the fuck out, like, what excuse? I just can't wait to hear the excuse when we've won one game, probably between the first 4 weeks. I can't wait to hear what you're gonna say.
There's no excuses. I've been pretty clear. I'm like, we haven't seen Drew Lock to take over the reins and win over the job yet.
He's not going to.
Then we have to go with Daniel Jones. Like,
I'm not saying not to go with Daniel Jones, but I want to know why you are being.
But how am I a homer then?
You're giving him the benefit of the doubt so much.
Because it's training camp.
Yeah, but this is year 6.
I'm aware what year it is. I'm aware.
Okay.
It's now or never.
Thank God you're not running the fucking team, okay? John Mara 2.0 over here.
Apparently I'm doing just as good as them, so what difference does it make?
Yeah, because this is the thing. That you can't have emotion when you're running business, okay? Like,
there's zero emotion to this. Drew Lock hasn't done anything.
Like you have a weird attachment to Daniel Jones.
Because he has our best chance of actually winning a game. Oh, wow. What a novel idea. And then you get mad at me for wanting to tank. Remember that? What changed?
I do not root for. No. I don't root for the team to lose. I am saying those are two different things.
Doesn't that mean Daniel Jones gives us the best chance to win?
Out of the quarterbacks that we have to pick from, which all suck. Actually, I don't know, because there's a chance that Drew Lock really actually might like get it together by week 6. I don't know.
If he does, wonderful. That's my point.
You still be a homer for him. The point is, you're giving Daniel Jones so many fucking passes and excuses. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I'm not, but okay. I'm really not.
You're like, oh, he's coming off an injury, and I can't wait when we get blown out by the Cowboys. I can't wait to hear like what the excuse is going to be.
What other quarterback comes back from an ACL injury 8 months from it, completely playing as if nothing has happened? Answer that question.
I am saying to you. No, because
you're not going to answer it because you don't know.
You're trying to spin a narrative, and I'm not.
Oh, you do it all the time. So
no, I'm not spinning it. I'm not spinning your narrative. You are a Giants homer. You're the eternal optimist. Right. I told you last week.
He's our best
needs people like you guys. You guys are the ones that keep it going. I'm saying to you, no, I do not root for this team to lose. I always root for them to win. But Daniel Jones is out of fucking excuses at this point.
I agree.
You agree, yet you're giving it to him.
In training camp.
Okay, so you're going to give him so you're going to give him all the excuse. He gets a pass until kickoff.
Yeah, week one. like I've said all along, it's going to be interesting to see once the season starts. Can he put it together? Obviously, he has.
Do you think he puts it together? Stop saying it'll be interesting to see, because anyone could go watch any podcast, and any podcaster can sit here and say it'll be interesting to see what happens. You could wrap the show up in 2 minutes if that's all you're going to come on here and say.
I would hope so, but all things are pointing no. All things are pointing no.
You just give me a yes or no.
I just said it. I just said all things are pointing no, but he's still our best option at quarterback.
Why do you have to Why do you have to preface everything? It's because you don't want any smoke. You don't want anything clipped up. You don't want anything clipped up that makes you look bad. That's why. That's why you preface everything.
There's no smoke, though.
Yeah, that's why you preface everything.
All right. There's obviously no smoke in this. It's obviously a logical reason, like logical reasoning. A logical fan who has a brain will say what I said.
Yeah, but those are all like givens. If he's healthy, I hope he does well. Like, okay, like it'll be interesting to see.
He has no.
Yeah, I know. It'll be interesting to see what happens in week 1. Yes. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll put we could come on here every week and say the same thing. It'll be interesting to see what happens in week 1. Interesting to see what happens in week 2.
He finally has other than Saquon, he finally has wide receiver help. It's gonna be. I'm excited to see what if they could put that together.
Okay.
Other than Darius Slayton being our number 1 wide receiver.
I'm asking you, do you think they'll put it together?
The track record says no. I said that. But he's our best hope of winning, and a couple weeks ago were okay about winning 9 games. So how are we going to win?
If he had the beard, is it back? No. Ish?
I don't know.
It's not really back. If he had the beard, because that gives him swagger. And when he doesn't have the beard, He has no swagger. And he looks like a 12-year-old. Right? And so, like, that's how, like, the way you look and feel, like, that's all connected.
Yeah. No, it's obviously a big day.
What?
Look good, play good, play good.
He has a big D? Is that what you said?
No, look good, beat. The Deion Sanders quote. Look good, play good, look good.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said never mind. I thought you said he had something.
No, get your head out of the gutter.
My head's not in the gutter at all. My head is annoyed at you.
Yeah, what else is new? Put it on my tab.
Put it on your tab. Tab's running out. About to cash it in.
Okay, cash in.
Okay, what did we say last week we'd name this podcast? Giant Aggravation?
Yeah, you got it, babe.
I think you should change the name. We don't need it to be Thunder and Lightning. It could be Giant Aggravation. I see you getting so irritated right now because I called you a homer.
It's just not about being a homer. It's just, who else do you want starting for the Giants this upcoming season? I'm not talking about next year. I'm not talking about 3 years down the road. Obviously, Daniel Jones is gone. He's out of our lives.
Yeah, he's gone. He's going to be out of our lives because he ain't
Thank God.
That.
But, like, it would be one thing if Andrew...
I'm not saying he doesn't get... I never said that.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, where do you want the starting quarterback to come from? Like, we're going to have to deal with it.
I absolutely did not say I want Drew Lock to start over.
I know. I'm not saying you personally. I'm just saying overall the whole temperature of everybody saying Daniel Jones sucks. Yes, we all know that, but at the end of the day, he still gives us the best option to win.
Okay, but I think you're more optimistic than a lot of people.
And that's fine. And
your optimism comes from your immense love of this team and generally like being an optimistic person.
Yeah, I'm quite frankly tired of being 6-11 and 4-12 and 4-13 with the new scheduling. I'm tired of it. Obviously,
we all are. I mean, season's going to be over by October.
I hope not, but your guess is probably pretty spot on with that.
With the exception of 2 years ago, right? When that team was not supposed to be in the playoffs and they were rolling, like, that's a different story. But outside of that, look at the past 10 years. Like,
no, I know the numbers don't look great against my optimism, obviously.
And I'm just saying your optimism comes
I'm just excited it's a new season. That's what I'm excited about. The season's almost here. I will get frustrated. Don't worry. Next Thursday, when someone messes up a block, when someone could have scored a touchdown, I will not be angry like full blown, like it's a playoff game, but I'm going to be like, oh man, damn, he should have gotten the pass right. or oh damn, he read it wrong and he just gave up an 80-yard touchdown. Like, I'm still a fan at the end of the day. So
I know that's what I'm saying. You are a fan and it comes out in you. You are a fan.
I know. I never try to play anything differently about it.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying sometimes your fandom turns into like that's what it is. You're an optimistic fan. You're a homer about it. Like that's it. Like
yeah, no, it is. It is what it
okay.
is. Like
that's all I'm
just saying. I'm just saying. Like if Drew Lock was lighting it up, I'd be so happy for Drew Lock. But apparently, that's not happening right now. So
well, it's not happening for any of them right now.
Right. So
okay, that's all I'm saying is that you are still optimistic despite what you've seen this week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For now.
No, you got to ride your optimism all the way through now because you've staked your claim. You've made this big stink about it for weeks now.
Let Danny Dimes dime, all right? Let Danny Dimes dime.
All right, listen, I hope he goes out there and balls out and
you and me both, sister. You and me both.
You seem to think he will, and I don't think he will. So,
yeah.
That's it.
Well, unfortunately,
eternal optimist, eternal pessimist, thunder and lightning.
Yeah. Any camp tidbits from you other than Neighbors is awesome and Hyatt might actually get a lot more playing time than we hope.
I hope he does. I love that kid. You guys know that.
Yeah. Hopefully he learns a couple more routes. That would be cute.
I think so. You don't think so?
No, he has to because they're gonna give him every opportunity to beat out Slayton. So
I hope he does.
Me too. And I always liked Wandell, so him in the slot, it's gonna be fun. Hopefully. ...
I honestly like this is what we're gonna do next Monday. You just come on the show, start, open it like you normally do, and then we'll just be like, okay, it'll be interesting to see what happens week 1. Hopefully this team balls out. Bye everyone.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it does. It will shorten the show by a lot.
It's funny that we already half hour in, by the way.
Well, since
thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, of course. All our socials, TNL_NYG. Nikki, you actually been following the Olympics? I haven't yet. I don't get excited until like the middle rounds and stuff. So
yeah, you're a bandwagon fan. Yes, I just want to address Darius's comment. Yes, we are friends in real life, but we disagree on a lot of things and we will argue with each other and we will get very irritated with each other, as a lot of people do sometimes when they work together. So
yeah,
that's bound to happen.
Yeah. And I even made sure not to talk to you so much today too, for this to happen. So it's
not necessarily scripted. We don't say like,
this is 100% off the cuff.
This is off the cuff. Yeah.
There's nothing scripted. All I say is this is what we're going to talk about and we go. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's really what we do. So the words are not scripted. The fighting is not scripted, but it does happen. And we are friends in real life, but we're bound to irritate each other because I think that happens when you work with people sometimes, especially on a podcast where you're going to have opposing opinions. So it's just bound to happen. And God knows I can irritate people.
Oh, you can do it the best. But the thing with you get me irritated for a good half hour, maybe tops, and then you'll be Nikki, and then you'll say something Nikki-like, and it'll be like, God, how can I stay mad at you?
Yeah, I seem to have that effect on people. They'll be mad at me, and then they're like, damn it, I can't stay mad at her.
God bless her. But yeah. Olympics. So
so have you watched, you haven't seen any of the Simone Biles clips or anything? Like she's rocking it.
She's rocking it like always. Awesome.
Oh my God. She is amazing to watch. Like she really, really is. Especially, I don't know if anybody watched her documentary on Netflix yet, but watch that and then go watch what she's doing now. It is unbelievable.
And she's overcome a lot of mental health, which was obviously huge.
Oh yeah, tremendous.
So good, more power to her. She's obviously one of the all-time great Olympians. So yeah, anytime she's killing it, it's awesome. So
She is.
She's in the
absolutely
same pantheon as Michael Phelps and you name
Yeah.
other awesome Olympians in our generation.
So you
She's
don't like to watch like the swimming and the diving?
I do. I just haven't yet.
Swimming's on tonight. Well, so are you streaming it on Peacock or are you watching it like?
I would stream on Peacock. I think.
But the thing is, like, we're all working during the day.
That's the thing. Like, it's on
right now. You can
it's
always
on. Yeah, it's all the recaps during the day from the day. So I'm like, all right. I already know. I could just go on ESPN and see what happens. But
yeah, but I like to watch the race and see what happens.
Yeah,
like swimming races and the relay races and stuff. Like I like to watch that. I like to watch the diving.
Okay, yeah. Have you watched the Red Zone version of the Olympics?
No, not yet. Have you?
No, I've been wanting to. Scott Hansen's
I think it's called the Gold Zone. They call it
Gold Zone. I think Siciliano and Hansen were doing it. So
do they do like an octobox? Like
I would assume so.
We're gonna hear those sweet words from Scott.
7 hours of commercial-free football.
Pretty soon. So speaking of the Olympics, I posed a question today. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you've seen Snoop Dogg like trying all these Olympic sports, which is funny. He ran the 200 meter in like 34 seconds. And I did look up his age. He's 52 years old. So
he looks good other than smoking weed 100 times a day, which is not a big deal.
So to run that, I thought was great. So it got me thinking, like, if you had to do an Olympic sport now, like in your current state, your current age, not talking about going back to high school when we were athletes in our prime, what would you be? What do you think you could do like relatively well? So I said with my dance and cheer background, I thought maybe gymnastics, but I don't know at my age if I could like flip around. Probably balance beam. But I am like oddly good at volleyball and badminton. So I think I would do really
time out badminton?
Yeah, I'm like really good at it.
Okay.
I'm actually really good at pickleball too. I don't know why. Like
I would have never thought in a billion years you would say I'm okay at badminton.
No, more than okay. Like I'm like naturally good at volleyball.
You've actually played a game of badminton for you to be like I'm actually good at badminton?
No, I have, and I've played pickleball. I'm actually pretty good at it. But my mom and my aunts played volleyball, so I wonder if that like runs in the family a little bit.
The only problem with you'd have to just stay in the back because you're so small.
I know. That's
you'd be in the center because you have to always. You'd be in the center. You'd be the center girl to just direct everybody because you're the boss of everything.
I know I am bossy, but that's because I'm the firstborn. That just comes with. Are you the oldest?
Yeah. So that is not true.
Oh, you're not really bossy though.
Yeah, that's my point.
So what?
Just the Nikki thing. I have a serious one and I have a funny one.
Okay.
Serious one would be shot put because I did it in high school and I never cared for it. But if I did the proper workout, it's just lifting a lot of weights and just being powerful. I could probably do a decent job with that.
Okay.
Funny thing is, I think everybody with stomach issues can do a speed walking thing. If you give me a Chipotle before the race, I could be an awesome speed walker and like clinch my butt and make sure I like shake my hips like those speed walkers. I could definitely dominate.
Is that an Olympic sport, speed walking?
It used to be. It's really funny. You just see these chicks just like clenching their butts and like shaking their hips and like
I see the old ladies speed walking.
Like, yeah. I would dominate. I would
like
if you give me spicy Mexican food before that race.
Nobody needs to know all this.
I will wear a Depends diaper, of course, but
the audience does not.
I would win gold. I would win gold.
That's disgusting. I thought maybe track because I used to run track and I do work out a lot.
I mean, you could probably dominate in the mile run now because you do still run.
Yeah. I'm better. I'm more of a short distance person. Like I have like a lot of burst for a short amount of time and short distance.
I believe
just like when I'm working, I'm like really good for like an hour or two and then I got to like take a break. Are you like that? Like, or can you just power all the way through?
Oh no, pretty bird. Okay, what do we do?
Yeah,
I would
it's
have to
bad.
stay on task. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to stay on task. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. Okay, so I think I could fare well in volleyball if I had to pick.
Yeah, like there's no shot in basketball because I would just be a point guard now, and I can't dribble, and there's no way I'm gonna be better
I'm
than
too
Steph
short for
Curry.
basketball.
Yeah, like there's no way I'm beating Steph Curry or Jason White or anybody else like that. It is funny that Jason Tatum didn't play a second of the game the other day. That was funny.
Yeah,
I
no,
enjoyed it.
no basketball. So shot put for you, volleyball for me. And what's your like? Don't say the speed walking. Like, what's another one you think you could like be all right?
I'm dead serious with the speed walking. I
Okay,
could
but
kill
it's
it.
not an Olympic sport. Like I'm saying, like
I'm
at it.
sure I didn't be good at. I never played pickleball. I never played pickleball, but I'm sure I could pick it up quickly. The other sport that I loved playing in school, and it was only in gym class, was European handball, which was basically basketball, hockey, and like passing the ball like that. I always killed it in that sport.
I got that answer a lot. A lot of people said handball. So
Regular handball I would be good at too, but I haven't played that in 25 years, so I would have liked to dust myself off from that. But I guess
dust
handball
yourself
would be
off.
what?
Why don't you go? Why don't you pick it back up again?
Yeah, we could do it. There's a couple
Who's we?
handball.
I don't want to
courts
play
around.
handball. I'm gonna stick to pickleball because I actually like it and I think it's fun.
Yeah, I
It
think
is fun.
pickleball would be good.
Yeah, it's a good team building experience. It takes a minute to understand the scoring, but I get it. I get the hype. I get why like pickleball courts are going everywhere and why every like active adult community wants a pickleball, area. It's a lot of fun. You should try it one day. Maybe you and your wife can go and try it
Yeah.
with like another one of your couple friends or something. So
Yeah, that would be fun.
that would be fun. All right. So you had a birthday weekend kind of again?
No, not really. No.
Well, I thought seeing the movie was like your birthday present.
It was like a birthday present. I just said I had to go see it, and then we're like, all right, we'll go. It wasn't really birthday-esque, but yeah, I guess you could say that was the final birthday event. But yeah, the movie was great. If you like comic book movies and DeadPool, go see it if you haven't
I've
yet.
never seen it.
Yeah, it's great. Ryan Reynolds is Ryan Reynolds. That's all I can say about that without going into the movie. But yeah.
All right. What were the movie snacks? What did you have?
I had popcorn. Regular, boring ass popcorn. No
Are
extra
you a butter person? You drink
No.
it? Okay.
It's already dripping with butter. I don't need it.
What did you have? Did you get a drink? Did you get a soda? Or what do you drink with your popcorn?
I did Pepsi Zero, and it's so funny excuse me, the sizing of the cups. Like
Why?
because like I got a small and it's like a medium, you know what I mean? Like you know how like
Oh
fast
yeah,
food-
they're like big.
So
right?
so yeah. That was it. That's all I got. I was boring with that. The
All
standard.
right. Did you go with friends? Like what did
I
they
went with my brother and wife. My brother enjoyed it. My wife even enjoyed it. She didn't. She took one for the team. She loves Ryan Reynolds, so she's watched the first DeadPool, so she enjoyed watching it.
Well, what were their snacks? You guys all just had popcorn, or you shared one big thing, or?
We each got popcorn. I got the free popcorn because it was my birthday.
Woohoo!
Yeah, the perks at Rego. It was my birthday, and then my brother and wife got kitty popcorn because just like it's a better deal. You get like a small drink and like small popcorn, and then I think they got like candy. I don't remember the candy they got, but they have like a fun size candy packet.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, hey, good on her because
Yeah,
I
usually
wouldn't
she
go by herself, man. I don't want to see this shit.
Right. And she's done that before, and she usually falls asleep in these kinds of movies, but with DeadPool, she didn't fall asleep.
All right. Well, that's good. That's a nice supportive wife.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had a play date, right? I think.
Yeah.
And you went to the beach or something?
It was like the bay, and then next to the bay, it's like a recreation pool, and then there's like a kiddie pool / sprinkler system, which was cool. They had Anthony even went in the sprinklers, and he had a blast, so that was fun.
All right.
He had a warm up. He had a warm up to it, but of course he warmed up right as we were about to leave. So it's like, damn it.
What? Okay, so what did they have there? Like, was there like snacks, or you had to bring lunch?
We brought snacks. So
they brought snacks, like
we
toddler
did
snacks.
Yeah, like kid snacks and all that other stuff, and they had peanut butter because it was easier to bring and like.
What do you mean they had peanut butter? Like you just brought a jar of peanut butter?
No, we brought peanut butter and jelly, like.
Oh, peanut butter. Oh, on the Joe Shane diet. Got it. You said you went to dinner after the movie, right?
Yeah, we went to the diner because my son is on a crazy diner kick, and instead of having.
Wait, did they go to the movies with you?
Oh, no. My parents met up with us, and we met them at the diner.
Oh, okay. So you went to the diner. You've been at the diner a lot lately.
He is on a big diner kick, so we are, instead of having a meltdown, we're just been going to the diner.
Yeah, but it's your birthday.
It wasn't worth the meltdown. It was bad enough
that a meltdown over.
He didn't want to go to the Chinese restaurant that we usually go to, and it was across the street.
Because Chinese food is gross, so I get that.
No, he likes Chinese food. He just didn't want it that day, and we're like, all right, fine, we'll just.
Why? Like, do kids rule the roost here? I don't understand.
I mean, it's just like having a wife. In my case, you have to pick your battles, and having him have a meltdown at a diner instead of having regular Chinese food that we can get next time, instead of going to a diner, it's not a no-brainer. You know what I mean? I don't mind going to a diner, so
I don't know what you mean because I don't have kids, and I was so irritated on the beach this weekend that I truly, honestly,
you're turning into a beach Karen. It's really funny.
I'm not turning into a beach Karen. I sent you the picture. They did not need
that tent was pretty. That tent is pretty hilarious.
It was funny, and it was really, really, really close. And it was the second day in a row it happened to me. Your umbrella should not be over my chair. Okay, that's how close it was. Like, that doesn't need to happen. Like, move back. Like, there's a whole beach for you to pick from. I did have my headphones on, but I was just the kids are absolutely screaming bloody murder because the sand is hot. And then I really was like, why do people have kids?
Because we like to regenerate the population.
Well, I think there's enough people. Okay. The traffic is out of control. The beach is out of control. I think we are max on population. I think everyone can stop right now. We don't need any more kids. In fact, why don't I get rewarded for not adding to the population? Why can't I get something for that?
I mean, you should. You should go talk to your local representative.
I don't even know who that is. Do you know who yours is?
Not off the top of my head.
Vote for Nikki 2028. What'd you get at the diner? What'd you get?
What did I get at the diner? I was full from the popcorn and Anthony's chicken tenders, so I had
Where you go eating his chicken tenders again?
Oh, way to go. They're so good. It's a dad tax, by the way. If you're a dad, you know what I'm talking about.
What did you get?
I got a turkey club sandwich.
Yeah, well, that's with the extra bread and the bacon and the tomato and all that shit.
Yeah,
right?
It was pretty good.
What came with it? Fries?
Yeah, but I was picking from Anthony's, so I should have just not ordered with the fries. But it came with it. But it was.
So your turkey club fries, couple chicken fingers, some more fries, popcorn. Oh my God, salty. You must have been. That's why you're so salty. You know all that salty food. Oh my God, it's all making sense now. All right, what did you have for dinner tonight? Did you eat dinner yet?
Yes, I did. I had grilled chicken, white rice. My mom made peach mango salsa for it. It was really delicious. The fruit was very fresh still, so it was really good. I enjoyed that, and I did not have dessert, so
you didn't have the vegetable either.
No, I had the fruit with the mango and peach.
Okay, but that's not a vegetable, so that's why.
No, I did not have any veggies tonight.
Were veggies made or no?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? It was probably only a couple hours ago. You don't remember?
Yeah, I don't remember because I didn't have it, so I don't think so.
Okay, you don't eat a lot of vegetables, do you?
No, I really don't. I stay in my ballpark of veggies. What did you have yet? Did you eat yet?
Oh, what?
Go ahead. That smoothie looked good that you had yesterday.
Oh, it's the watermelon smoothie from Melon Head. I was craving it all day, and I just like had to get it. It was called.
What was in that? What was in that smoothie?
It's actually watermelon and mint. It's so good, and a banana and almond milk.
Okay, I had a cowabunga shake today.
Oh, cowabunga's good. Cowabunga's good.
Instead of coconut, I went with the almond milk instead. Pretty good.
Okay, I like the cowabunga one from Playa.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I like that one. And then day before I had a smoothie bowl, but that watermelon, I had to have it. Like I was craving it all day, so I had to have it.
I love watermelon flavor stuff.
Well, yes, but like I don't like watermelon Jolly Rancher flavor because that tastes disgusting. But like actual watermelon, like like actual watermelon I do like it. It's got to be fresh though, because sometimes it just doesn't taste right. Like it could go.
No, I agree.
It's just one of those fruits that could go.
And that
really
season's wrapping up rapidly.
I know. But today I had a salad for lunch, and literally when I got back from doing my cardio, I ate a piece of grilled chicken. So I'm a little hungry now. So probably while I'm watching the Olympics and doing clips, I might have some strawberries and yogurt. But yeah.
Yummy. No, that's good.
Nothing too crazy. Tomorrow is the last episode of Hard Knocks, right?
Yeah, finally. No, it's been fun. I'm excited. We finally see the draft, so it's going to be fun seeing us finally pick neighbors and all the inside access that we usually get after the draft. But since we're saving it for Hard Knocks, we'll get to see it now. You know what I mean? Because the Giants usually do a good job of post draft, like inside, like the draft picks and everything else like that. So they did a decent job of hiding all that stuff for us to watch tomorrow. So I'm excited for that.
Okay, so you're excited for that. Are we on tomorrow night?
If you're around, yeah. I don't know your schedule, so I'm gonna be. Are you?
You're gonna be on. I should be home by then. Yeah, I have to be in the city tomorrow, but I should be home by then.
Okay, so
because we're not on until 10, so.
Yeah, so if you can watch Hard Knocks, yes, we will be live. If it's just me, I will not be live, but I will make a recap video.
Yeah, I should be home. So it's drops at 9 o'clock. We're on at 10. So we will see all of you tomorrow. Unless for some reason I get caught up in the city and I can't make it. I guess you'll just have to listen to Danny have his monologue for 12 minutes. That seems to be your range. And we thank you all for hanging out with us and watching us argue over nothing, because we are the sports show about nothing. And since we get off air, I'm going to convince Danny to start taking more pictures of his food. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. We'll see you next week. No, we won't. I actually have to be in the city next Monday night, so schedule change.
All right, we're going to have to figure that out. All right, see you guys.
Bye.